Hey guys, CJJ here, and today I got a deck profile view of my Tauros yveltal deck. So first off here, I got 3 yveltal EX. Here's the third. So his first attack is yveltal. This attack does 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to both active. And then the bottom one, Y Cyclone, you won't use as often. But if you do, it costs a dark and double colorless, and it does 90, and you get to move an energy from him to another Pokemon. So next up is 2 copies of Tauros GX. I'll put that one up here. Tauros GX is a basic GX, and you mainly want to get him out with a Ninja Boy. The first attack rage does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon for double colorless. Notice all the attacks on this Tauros GX only require double colorless. One attack does 60, that's if you don't have any damage on him. Mad Bull you want to use if you're really desperate. It does 30 damage for each damage counter on him. Next off, I got 2 Fright yveltals. I might take one out for a Trubbish for an extra garb I got in the deck, but I'll explain that to you later. His ability Fright is that as long as he's your active, each Pokemon tool in play has no effect. And Pitch Black Spear does 60 and 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench GXs. Then next up, I have a 2/2 Remoraid Octillery line. You only use Octillery for Abyssal Hand to draw 5. I can't afford Shaymans, so this is like my Shayman. Next up is the Trubbish Garb line. See, there's only 1 Trubbish and 2 Garb. One thing I might take out is a Sycamore for a Trubbish or one of the Fright Knights. But mainly just to ability lock your opponent. Now we're going to go on to the stadiums. 2 Reverse Valleys. It makes it so your dark Pokemon do 10 more damage, or if you're playing Metal Pokemon, focus, choose, you take 10 less damage for your Metal Pokemon. And this is an expanded deck list because I might be going to Toronto Regionals, so I'm playtesting. So, now on to the supporters. Most of them are 1-ofs. I could bump it up to 2-ofs or 3-ofs if I wanted to. 1 Fisherman to get back energy. 1 Lysandre to switch your opponent's actives. Lima to mess your opponent up when you got less prize cards and want to get a bigger amount of cards in your hand. Hex Maniac to, if you can't get Garb out, to lock abilities. Kukui for extra cards and you get to do more damage. It's better than Giovanni's, but if he wasn't out, I would use Giovanni's and mainly go for the 2 cards. Lily's going to mainly be your big draw supporter. Because if you play her on your first turn, let this focus here. It says draw cards till you have 6 in your hand, but if it's your first turn, you can have up to 8 in your hand with her. A Sycamore. This I might be taking out, but now that I think of it, I might not. N is for early game, or you can use Lima early game, but I would prefer to use her in late game. And then I got a Ninja Boy to switch out into Tauros. If you don't know what it does, it takes your energy from one of your Pokemon and you get to go into your deck and grab someone. Now onto the items. Know how I told you it was expanded? This is why. Know what Max Elixir does? If not, you get to look at the top 6 cards of your deck, and if you reveal energy, you can attach it to one of your bench. Well, you get to attach a basic dark energy from your discard pile to one of your bench dark Pokemon. I run 4 of those. I got them recently. I had to order them. That's what the playmat's looking like so far. Enhanced Hammer. I got this at the Guardian Rising pre-release yesterday. Later in the video, I'll show you what I pulled yesterday. Or I might make a separate video to upload today about that. Or when this is going up on Sunday. So, yeah, whenever you're watching that. I run 4 Trainer's Mail to get something out when I need it. Enhanced Hammer is mainly to disrupt. This deck's a disrupting deck along with a heavy hitting deck. 3 floats. 2 of them for Garb and for Auxiliary. Well, this is one of my longest videos on the channel, I believe. Sorry guys, I don't have a tripod. VS Seeker. This is also legal because it's in standard at Secret Rare. But you get a supporter from your discard into your hand. And once I decide what I'm taking out and adding, I might do an updated version. Ultra Ball. This card to get Pokemon. Pretty standard in every deck. Two Crushing Hammer. I could bump that up to 3 to disrupt. Two Fury Belts to get Tauros or yveltal up to extra HP and for 10 more damage. I mean, who doesn't want a free 10 damage for attaching something? Poison Barb to poison your opponent. Once Guardians Rising is fully legal and all that, I'm going to be adding in 2 copies of Altar of the Moon and 1 copy of Field Blower, because I feel like Field Blower is going to be like a standard in every deck. Next is the energy. I got 4 DCE. It provides colorless energy. That's the playmat so far. I'll get better at this eventually, guys. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dark energy. This is a little less than all of the decks run, but for mine it works. And This is my Tauros deck profile for Toronto Regionals 2017. I hope you guys liked the video and enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Bye.